Hey guys, this is Bor from Bor's Transit, and today we're doing a little bit of a different kind of video. Today we're doing a video where we're ranking all the trams in Prague that were or are running, and I'm gonna give my own opinion about it. Now please just be aware, this is just my own personal opinion, and don't get offended if you think differently than what I ranked it as. Let's start with the first one. Over here we have classic Ringhoffer tram. This is first tram that has ever ridden around Prague. I can't put this less than iconic. I mean, it's iconic. Come on, it started the whole tram renaissance around Prague, you can say. Now this one, this is Tatra KT8D5. This tram, I find it very boxy, very ugly. It used to run around the streets, and this is actually the predecessor for the tram we know right now, which is this one right here, which has a low floor section over here in the middle compared to the previous one. This one is still running around the streets of Prague, but this one is basically the same tram but before renovation. I find this tram to be very boxy looking, kind of communist looking. I really don't find it appealing. Unfortunately, I would have to give it the ugly rating. Personal hot take. Now this one, this is a Tatra T3. This is straight up iconic, but I will do some adjustments, I realized. So this Tatra T3 can stay here because it's still running around Prague. Now this one Ringhoffer one, I mean, I agree that it's iconic, but unfortunately it's old and it's not in normal passenger service, so I think it deserves old but gold tier, to be honest. That's my take. Now this one over here, this is Tatra K2. This is like similar to Tatra T3, but it has another section connected to it. As you can see, there's like a joint in the middle, and it's kind of hybrid of two styles, you can say. And I don't know, I wouldn't say it does the job. I mean, of course it doesn't do the job because it's, I mean, it does the job. It's still running on line 23 actively, but I think Tatra T3 looks way prettier also on the side. What the hell is up with this tram here? Wavy design on the side, I don't like it. I think this tram deserves does the job. Possibly needs retirement. No, does the job, because I understand its purpose. It's on line 23, which is historic line. I can't say it's not suitable to keep it there. Now this one, this is Tatra T6A5. It looks like a box. I don't like it. It looks so ugly, and I'm glad it's not running around the streets anymore. It's kind of similar to this one, but it's not same. So this is way bigger and it has higher capacity of passengers compared to this one, but I don't like this one. And what's ironic with this one, funnily enough, as I was reading the Wikipedia and whatnot, and I've even like asked the locals, this tram was running around Prague till like 2020 or 2021, which I was shocked by. Like, I didn't imagine that this tram was running till this recently. It doesn't look like it belongs in this age. I don't know, it can stay here in the ugly tier definitely. Now this one, this is a low floor version of Tatra T3. I think it's amazing because it keeps the original look of the T3. Some, like the tram on this picture, have been made to look like different model. I find it kind of hippie design because it reminds me of hippie van, you know, from the front. I like new design of the original color scheme, as close to original but just low floor. I think that one is amazing, and this one I would just put it in iconic, to be honest. Now this one, KT8D5R, this tram, now yes, it's basically same one as this one, which we already ranked. However, I don't think it belongs in ugly tier because it's very essential for Prague. Like, whenever there's a tram track reconstruction that they have to like terminate some section. For example, right now there's not working part of tram track between Museum and IP Pavlova, and they're running this type of tram from IP Pavlova to God knows where, but basically on line 13 I think they're running just this tram model. Why? Because basically this is the only model in the Prague tram fleet which is bidirectional, which has doors on both sides, and I'm really surprised that when they were ordering new trams that they didn't order any bidirectional version also. I get it that you order unidirectional trams also. Come on, you can't run this 30-50-year-old trams forever. I think this is like 30 years old for sure. You can't run this forever. Yeah, you can modernize it and whatever, but clearly it hurts them that they only have this one model, that they can't run another versions. This one is actually very important for Prague right now, so that's why I would give it just the does the job tier, because it's super important right now, and I don't know in some cases, in some locations, how the tram system would function without it, to be frankly honest. So yeah, there's that, my opinion on this one. I don't like this tram that much otherwise, but I recognize its importance for Prague. So now we have Škoda 14T. This tram is, from perspective of passenger, when you come inside, it's very cramped, it's very noisy. What you can't change after the fact, these trams don't have AC. In the summer you boil inside of them. They're loud as hell. When you go on the tram intersections, they are loud as hell. Trust me, they're loud as hell. Look up some videos online. It's like so bad. So I think these trams have a nickname in Czech, what would translate into basically an ironworks shop. It's basically, it's horrible. As a experience of a passenger, this tram is horrible. And you see these parts here where you are in between these main parts, they are so narrow, and like two people are sitting on both sides. You can barely pass through that part. And you know, this was like told that it's first low floor tram in Prague, but the sections which are actually low floor is this one here, which I'm pointing out, this one here, and then one more here in the back. And you have a lot of sections that are not low floor at all, like this one here, this one here, this one, and then the one in the very back. Why? You have bogies which tram sits on, and they didn't make it completely low floor in that model. And so I can't say it needs retirement. Well, this tram it's on the newer side, let's put it this way. I will put it does the job, to be honest, does the job, nothing else. Now coming to this one. Now this one for Prague was amazing. Škoda 15T, it was a massive revolution when it came out. It was 100% low floor. The later facelift version, which you can see here, which has the yellow front, it even has air conditioning, which is amazing. Again, these for many years, till like last year I think, these trams were the only ones in the whole fleet of Prague which had air conditioning, and people who stepped on these trams in the summer, they were very lucky that they could be on this one and not boiling inside of some T3. It was iconic for Prague when it came out. Some will not agree, but I believe it's iconic. Then we have Škoda 52T. This is the newest tram in the fleet. I believe it's very, very good. All of them, obviously, they have air conditioning, they're fully low floor, and one thing I particularly like about them is that they feel more spacious, and they have like way more space in the space, in this kind of space between the cars. It doesn't feel that you're cramped, because in 15T you felt like a little bit cramped when you were walking in between the wagons, if you can say like that. And in this one doesn't feel cramped. Pleasant change, and I would personally consider these trams iconic. I think they look amazing, that's my opinion. So from me they would get iconic. And now we're remaining with some more older models. This one is Tatra T2. Man, now this so good. This reminds me like of the American streetcars. I think even Tatra was inspired from American streetcars in terms of design, and they brought it over to this model. And I think this model looks very iconic, and still, even though it's old, it's a treat to go on it, and anytime it's possible. So definitely gets old but gold from me, definitely. Now this one, I don't know, like it's pretty much there, 90% the look of this one, but it has just the trolley unlike this one, and the front is a bit different. I would also say it's old but gold. I can't say it's ugly. It's not ugly, definitely not. And I can't say that it needs retirement, because it is retired. Come on, it's old. We know it's old. So, and then yeah, we have a modernized version of Tatra T3. What to say? It's iconic tram. It's iconic. Now let's have a look. Are we happy with the ranking? that's fine.
A few moments later.
Well, so upon review, I decided to move the Tatra K2 Tram from does the job into needs retirement. I don't think it looks that amazing to keep it going on the museum line. It can just go in the museum, it can just stay there. I don't know. That's my take. Wait, I'll just change one thing, I just realized. So this Tatra T3, I think actually I will put it in old but gold because it's not in regular service. I can't put it anything else. And of course low floor version, it can stay over there. T3 modernized. See, now this one I'm conflicted because this one I do feel it needs retirement. Why? Because let's be honest, it's only high floor and it doesn't have a good amount of capacity. They have to run two of them at the same time. It doesn't have AC. I get it that it's iconic, but at the same time that's why they made the low floor version with same kind of look. Yeah, I know it's kind of hot take, but that's my take. Guys, feel free to let me know your takes in the comments. Have a good one. Until next time.